Roster. Like the players and stuff for the birthday. So okay, I'll take it. It's for us. Yeah, this one as well. The lens gets Finland, Sweden. This one. Awesome. Can I take it? And you can eat this? Awesome.
Hello and welcome, lacrosse fans, to the 2022 Olympic, or the European lacrosse qualifiers here in Wrocław, Poland. We are seeing the first possession by Team Sweden versus Finland. Sweden in their color blue, Finland in white. Sweden had that first shot. That was by number 7, Sunny Falk, and he has got 1 goal on the tournament so far. And we've got quite the game going for us here today. Sweden is looking at 2-1 on the tournament. Finland is 0-2, so lose and they are out. So they are looking to come out with some intensity and a little bit of fire. What do you think, Peter?
I think so too. I think Finland, I don't know, sorry if you talked about it already. Finland's pretty much on a cutthroat game. If they lose this game, they won't qualify for the World's Championship. So I think they're going to bring the fire for sure. My name is Peter. This is Gerard.
Hello and welcome. We're glad to have you here, and we're glad to be here in beautiful Wrocław. We started off with a quick possession and a quick shot for Team Sweden, but now they are also in the penalty box. So we got number 8 for Sweden. This is Griffin Gustafsson with the penalty.
Should try with the official disclaimer that none of these names make any sense to us, but we're going to try our best to pronounce everything to the best knowledge.
Wow, what a rip from number 33 for Finland. That is Anssi Tapani Kaisalmi. And with the assist from number 21, Alex Lassi Mikhail Kiviniemi. I'm going to just call you Alex. I'm going to just skip.
Great.
I'm sorry, you
Love
got
it.
4 names. We're going to skip that. So, penalty is released. We are looking at even strength. The Finland team capitalizes early on the penalty. So, what do you think are going to be the keys to our game here, Peter?
Mistakes. That's been a key aspect during the whole game, pretty much. We have seen teams. Maybe it was the sun. Maybe it's just a fatigue throughout the whole tournament. But we have seen lots of loose balls, lots of fighting, unnecessary fighting.
Absolutely.
It's my humble opinion.
Kevin Powers here for Team Sweden, picking up the loose ball. Shout out to Kevin Powers, a friend of mine, actually back from the States, has played with Team Sweden back in 2019 in Langley as well.
He's doing great.
Yeah, he's got 11 goals in 3 games, which is quite ridiculous. He plays against my team back home and does not score so well. So Kevin, if you're hearing this, keep it to Team Sweden and not against me. So looking forward to seeing what he can do here for Team Sweden. Griffin Gustafsson fresh out of the box. Almost a ward there. Wow, trickles in. Griffin Gustafsson to number 24.
Niels Schneider.
Niels Schneider. Wow, that one trickles in.
It was like a weird shovel pass by one hand.
It was. So he was almost a ward there. We got a trip in the carpet. He could have stepped forward a little longer. No way, wait. That was number 7, Sanny Falk. He caught that. He caught that from Niels Schneider.
It's like a rebound?
No, he just caught it.
Crazy.
And then shoveled it in. Whoa, okay. We are seeing some magic early here, folks. Look at that. Yeah, see in the replay. He just catches it. That is awesome. All right, number 1. Faceoff controlled by Jonathan Quigley. What a goal, Sanny Falk. That was tremendous. What an effort. What an effort by the Swede. We're seeing some great pressure defense there from number 18, Joachim Eric Alexander Miller. Swedes getting the ball around.
Unchallenged, pretty much, until now.
We're 68, throwing some big checks here. Joachim Hlavadi. Another shovel pass here. Kevin Powers. Good
nice
feed to Jonathan Quigley. That's going to be a push if they don't get this ball. Sweden retains possession there. Number 7, Sanny Falk there, moving it down to Kevin Powers. Diving chance
nice
for Kevin.
dive.
They're going to call that in the crease. Good look. I was just about to say they're not going to keep him off the scorecard for too long, I bet. So he goes for his first attempt, first shot of the game. Does not fall this time.
The goaltender, Samuel Riku Jokel, I was able to keep him out for now.
Yeah, that was a great save.
That was a great save.
Yeah.
He's got a saving percentage about 60%, which is great.
Both of these goalies are coming into these games, even though the total record between them is 2-2. The goalies are posting an average of 67.5 save percentage. So Riku Jokela for Finland is posting a 60% save rate, and Robin Johansson is posting a 75% save rate for Sweden. So tremendous numbers. So I wonder if today is going to be a battle of the goalies. You know, some games are kind of won just by the players themselves, and some are really just goalie-heavy battles. So I wonder if that's going to be kind of what we're seeing today with this game here, the marquee matchup, the 5:20 p.m. or the 17:20 game here in Field 1. Beautiful Wrocław, 2022 men's lacrosse European qualifiers. We got Sweden in blue and Finland in white. Do or die for Finland. Sweden looking comfortable here at 2-1. The score is 1-1.
They're keeping position pretty steadily.
Mm-hmm. It's too early to say what either team is looking to do.
Nice
wow,
save.
What a save! What a save by Riku Jokela. Jokela, maybe.
Jokela, I would say. You're right,
Jokela.
yeah, Jokela.
Mm-hmm. As it is with every broadcast during this European men's qualifiers, I am so sorry for my pronunciation of your name. And if you listen to this tape and you are unhappy with it, come find me. tell me how it is. So.
Also, our spectators, they know who they cheer for, so that makes our job easier.
Of course, of course. A nice easy clear here by Finland. Looking for basically their second possession of the game.
I really think that easy and flawless transition is going to be a key to any success pretty much on this field.
Yeah, I think ball possession is going to be so critical for what both teams are trying to accomplish here. And they both are very talented, very skilled teams. You know, even though Finland is down 0-2, it doesn't necessarily mean they're not any good. Just had a couple hard games. Would you mind telling me what were the scores of the first two games for Team Finland?
Team Finland played France in the first game, and it was 9-8 for France. So it was a really tight game.
That is tight.
Last period was only one goal period for the Team France.
Yeah.
And then played Netherlands, which wasn't as close. It was 4-10 for Netherlands.
Got it. Yeah, Netherlands has had a really good tournament so far. They just beat Team Belgium by, I think it was 9, if I'm not mistaken. So Team Netherlands came out very strong in this European qualifier. So yeah, Finland has had, you know, one close game, one not as close game, but they're looking to, you know, solidify themselves here at the qualifier. Kevin Powers here over to number 7, back to Kevin Powers. Looking for something there, down at X, nothing quite.
Yeah, the numbers are really speaking for Sweden just compared to the Netherlands game, because they played, they lost only 7-6 to the Netherlands.
Wow.
So if that plays any, you know, for what it's worth, if it makes any difference.
Yeah, and we were talking to some of the players before the game, and Team Sweden mentioned that they had taken a really late penalty. It was 6-6. They were down a couple. I think they were down 4-6, and then they battled back to 6-6, and then in the final 2 minutes they got a penalty, and then they ended up losing the game. Kevin Powers here off the ISO dodge, shooting low and away. Ball possession is maintained by Team Sweden, with Griffin Gustafsson backing that shot up. So yeah, they had a really tight game with Team Netherlands. And then what were their other scores? Would you mind telling me for Team Sweden?
Yes, sir. Here, shift through the papers. It was against Belgium. It was 11-2. It was a really easy win for them.
Okay.
And then France, they won 6-4.
Wow, yeah, so some really tight games. So Netherlands only lost to France by 1, and Sweden only beat France by 2. So the difference in the Netherlands games is quite interesting, actually, because Finland took kind of a beating, and Sweden kind of, you know, didn't. So very interesting.
That gives you an idea about different factors that come into the play in these games. If you look at the benches, I think the size of the teams, the numbers are pretty similar.
Mm-hmm. So a long couple possessions there by Team Sweden. So now we're looking for Finland to kind of give an answer, have some possession, give their defense a break. You see a couple box helmets out there for Team Finland. You love to see that. Got two guys out of our 6 here on offense are
it's a
rocking
number
the
4,
box helmet.
Tommy the ball. He's a team manager as well.
Oh, wow. And number 61, looks like, which is Robert Ratila. Ratila? I don't know. There he goes on a dodge, though. Not going to give him any room. Eric Smith is not going to let that dodge through. Big dodge from up top here, all the way down the alley, moving it down, setting a pick. Finland staying patient. Finland staying patient, looking for their ideal matchups here. Shot right to the chest of the goalie. That was by number 88, Akseli Rantanen. Saved by Robin Johansson. Speaking of slow clears, Sweden finally makes one move, one pass out to number 1, Jonathan Quigley. And Sweden is back into their offensive set. So Sweden here is dominating the possession of the first quarter. We're about 12 minutes underway. And are you surprised by Sweden's more domination of the ball?
Not really.
Not really.
From so far I've seen in this tournament, they're really professional. They keep steady, they do slow transition, they don't go into unnecessary risks, which we have seen just in this transition.
Sure.
Patience.
Absolutely. Wow. Oh, you gotta maintain it. Oh, there we go. Oh, you gotta have that. You gotta have that. Kind of some wasted effort from number 21, Alex Kiviniemi. Number 42, Matthias Timonen, not able to corral that in. But we have another turnover, and Finland pressing the ball. Kind of a low pass far and away from Petri Rinsala. A slow break here by number 4, Tuomas Tilkanen.
Yeah, he's taking his defender for a little run.
Now number 25, Mika Helminen, saying, guys, slow it down, please. Unless we got to look here. Ooh, the twister. There's a push in the back there. Yeah, they're going to call that push in the back every time. Push him into the crease. They want him in and out of the crease, but they pushed him in, so I don't know what they're really arguing.
It's like the classic move when you're chasing a guy and then you push him into the goalie for no reason. Why would you do that?
Classic. Looks like there's some confusion, so all the chit-chat seems to have made a difference, and now people are thinking about it. But no penalty awarded, as there should not be. Finland getting the ball around here. They're moving quite quickly on offense, so, it is kind of a different pace that Sweden seems to be pushing. It's a little more slow, and they're kind of looking for this ISO, maybe finding the one more. And Finland's kind of looking for maybe more like a dummy dodge, then seeing if they can find a quick cutter. So it seems a little faster.
Taken there by the surprise.
Yeah, it seems to be a little faster, perhaps. Where Sweden is starting with that initial point of contact, whereas Finland is looking for maybe like a quick one-timer.
Shows confidence on the team of Sweden.
You don't think it shows confidence with Finland? I think it's just a different style of play, no?
Yeah.
Sure. Although they are in a do-or-die scenario, so it is possible that it's not as confident, and maybe they're feeling a little rushed, a little frantic to put points on the board. But they were the first team to score. So that does help them quite a bit as well. Really great defense from both teams there. Oh, nice roll. That's got to go. Nice save there,
really
number
nice
21,
save. Yeah.
Robin Johansson. Did he save that?
Almost.
No, he did not.
It was out, yeah. Alexei Ratila.
That was a great dodge and shot by Mika Helminen, number 25 for Finland. Here we go. Nice, easy, slow. Like Sunday morning when these
seems
sweets
like
clear.
Not rushing anywhere.
No.
Yeah. Which make perfect sense. Pretty much have one extra player.
Yeah, with the goalie.
It's kind of like pushing. You know, you're playing the nerves of the opposing team. It's like walking down the field. It's like who's gonna try it? Who's gonna try it?
Yeah.
Makes for easy pass and easy transition.
So we're looking at a timeout here from the referees for no apparent reason, and now we are resuming play.
And we got 20 seconds to go in the first period.
We have got just the most easy, breezy clear of all time.
And we still got 15 seconds.
Sweden, it's so relaxed. Kevin Powers wrapping around X, looking for number 8. Was looking for Griffin Gustafsson. Instead found Fabian Kerr. And they turned the ball over. I didn't see why. Did you see why?
Maybe a crease.
Something like that. That's probably it. And they toss the ball down. We have finished the first quarter with a 1-1 tie. Or maybe we got 1 second on the clock here.
Hey guys, get ready, D, it's not over yet. Hold it, hold it.
There we go. Now we are finished with the first quarter after a tough 1-1 matchup here. Sweden and Finland. Peter, what are you seeing out there?
It's a tough game. I'm sweating.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Can't pick up my breath. I love it so far.
This has been great. 4 quarters of this is a blessing.
Not really much to assess though. Like it seems like teams are just trying to figure out what the other team is gonna do. You know, everybody's trying.
Yeah. Really clean play from both teams.
Yeah.
That's what makes it harder to assess because there's not one team is not capitalizing more than the other. One team is not making more mistakes than the other. They're just playing a little bit of different games. Like Team Sweden is playing a little more, I wouldn't even say controlled, but a little slower. They're playing, like I mentioned earlier, they're playing that kind of dodge and look for, you know, the slide comes, find your guy, and work through the entire offensive defensive rotations, whereas Team Finland seems to be maybe pushing more for like kind of these dummy dodges and looking for a cutter, finding somebody asleep and looking for a one-time quick stick. So really just different ways of playing. Both defenses are having not a whole lot of trouble with what the other team is giving them. Both goalies are playing phenomenally. I mean, save percentage is a funny statistic. You know, it doesn't necessarily tell the whole story. But with both of these teams, we're seeing phenomenal goalie play. So coming out of, you know, the gate, a couple games in for the weekend, 2 for Team Finland, 3 for Sweden, you might think maybe the goalies are out of rhythm. Maybe they need to get, you know, they're tired too.
Zone, yeah.
But they came out of the gates ready to go. So.
But we have already established that we don't really believe statistics in our team in here. Just gonna take every game as it is, and we're gonna see.
Absolutely.
And you guys gonna see, and that's amazing. And we're all watching great lacrosse, and it's a great day here in Wrocław.
I still cannot believe that Sani Falk goal where he just decided to catch his own teammate's shot. Excuse me, no, my shot will be better. Because when we saw it live, we didn't see that it was Sani Falk caught it.
Yeah,
we thought it just
like
rolled in.
Yeah, like the goalie haven't seen what's going on.
Yeah. Like it hit off somebody or, you know, a weird deflection. And then seeing the replay, it was like, oh my, are you kidding me?
I still don't really believe it when I'm watching the replay. I'm just kind of like, is that really what happened?
Like, that's so disrespectful to the goalie.
Just gotta earn the point somehow.
Oh, it's a dirty goal. It's so gross. That one's going on the Instagram for sure. Whether it's his friends, his moms, his girlfriends, European lacrosses, the whole works.
Especially the European Lacrosse Championship.
They should be posting that goal.
Story post, yeah.
That was a post in and of itself.
Make sure you follow all the social media. They're connected with this beautiful event. Everybody's working hard all day long. There's literally thousands of volunteers and 2 commentators really trying to.
2.5. Our friend Chris from Wales helped us out earlier.
Chris is amazing.
He's doing other volunteer work though, so shout out to them, Chris and the other volunteers. So here we are starting the second quarter. The score is 1-1, both for Finland in white and Sweden in blue, and Finland maintaining first possession here of the second quarter. So we're looking to see kind of, I wonder what their adjustments are going to be, each team. I think both teams are playing great games. There's not really much to adjust for necessarily. I think maybe Finland could probably go to the rack a little harder, like maybe, you know, I wouldn't say care more, but like definitely put a little more emphasis on going to the goal.
Yeah, go more to the net.
And maybe Team Sweden, maybe just, do you even think they're forcing the ball too much?
I don't think so. I think they're more
think
like
so
waiting. They have to get out to their offensive players a little bit, but they're not necessarily chasing the ball.
Yeah.
And this is just a really far shot that has like a real little chance to success. So.
Robert Raitila with the shot that went far and wide, backed up by number 4, Tuomas Tilkanen. So now we're seeing good dodge opportunity here.
Run.
He took a shot earlier. Number 25 did. That was Mika Helminen.
Yeah, this was a little toothless from both defense and offense right now.
What
but
do you mean?
defense doesn't need to, rush anywhere.
Yeah.
And the offensive players were kind of like playing outside.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really going anywhere.
Yeah, so an interesting possession by the Finns. They didn't really get themselves any quality looks there. So we'll see what Team Sweden can do. These clears, as we've mentioned, have been quite relaxed. No. Finland calling for offsides. That is not true. Some nice bench chatter that we can hear. Oh, I don't know if you can hear it back at home, but we can hear it. Respectful and polite, per usual.
It's so nice be going the game from just down here. Be right in the middle of the action.
Yeah. Shot wide from number 24. That is Niro Laulujainen. I am so sorry for
That was a Swedish player.
Oh,
Neil
shoot,
Schneider.
that was Finland. Yes. Neil Schneider, that's right. Thank you.
We're here for each other. You help me a lot all day.
That's right. Kevin Powers usually an ex-attackman out there all the way at the midline helping out with the ground ball. So a lot of good effort here from Team Sweden early. Great defense from the short stick defender Alex Kiviniemi. Oof.
I gotta say, I've been watching this guy since the beginning. He's great.
Yeah.
He's fast. He's working in the offense.
He doesn't bite.
To defense.
He doesn't bite on any dodges. He's right where he's supposed to be. So.
And in the offense, he's just running through.
Oh, there we go. Good look. Seems like number 25, Mika Helminen, could have taken a couple more steps in before letting that one off. And as that shot went far and wide, he could have maybe placed that one at the back of the net. But
he went
either
straight
way,
to the change, so
yeah.
maybe it was lost.
Yeah, possession
lost a little bit of energy
change.
for
Yeah,
him, yeah,
true.
And he got the position, so
that he did.
it worked.
Switch hands. Nice save
Nice
there.
save.
Robin Johansson with the great save.
Nice and control. You can see it in him that he was following the ball.
Loose clear. Out of oh, he saved that. That's got to be a push or something. Stay Finland ball or stay Swedish ball. Wow, what a messy clear this was. Back to the goalie somehow. There we go. Now we're switching sides. Not the type of clear that we were seeing from Sweden. That is not what they want to do. Ooh, that was close. But they keep their 3-4 right now. There we go. Nice and easy clear. And Team Sweden with another possession here. So Sweden actually, after all of that, they were counting their guys. They were making sure things were good. They end up stepping over sides anyway. So they sent an extra man. So Team Finland here with another opportunity. I'm curious to see, Finland hasn't had, this many offensive possessions in a row just yet during the game. So I'm curious whether to see, will Sweden's defense tire out? Will Finland's offense be able to capitalize? What's going to be the factors at play here?
I think we're just going to find out right now. I have a strange feeling.
Here we go, number 25. Ooh, good defense. Number 12, Eric Smith. Great defense there on number 4, Tuomas Tilkanen. Number 25, Mika Hilmanen, throwing quite a number of dodges and good passes. Not a great shot by number 61, Robert Raitila. Robin Johansson able to easily get that one into his stick. And a failed clear by Sweden. So now Finland is going to have yet another chance. And here we see Alex Kiviniemi back on the field for Finland. We're saying he's a great defensive midfield player. And now let's see what he can do on the offensive end.
He's got a great movement on him.
Finland taking this a little more relaxed, some pressure coming from number 11, Anton Johansson. Big downhill dodge, early slide. We're gonna bang that around a couple times. Big dodge. Shovel shot off the pipe. Number 61, Robert Raitila, wow. He kind of plays as if he's Tehoka Nanakok. Do you see that part of his game? Just the way that he throws his body around. Not only is he wearing the box helmet too, but just the way that he plays, and then, you know, he's throwing these underhand shovel shots. It's really, I see some Tehoka.
Incredibly strong shots.
Yeah. Like, people shouldn't be able to shoot that fast from an underhand shovel. And there we go! Cleaning up the trash off of his own bobbled pass. Robert Raitila with the goal, the second goal of the day for Finland.
Was it after the loose pickup or it was a pass?
He got the ball passed to him and he dropped it, picked it up,
and finished it.
And finished it off. Trying to see on the video replay who sent him that ball for the assist. Who's the assist? 8. So that was an assist from Griffin Gustafsson. So 2-1 for Team Finland. And now we're looking at a procedure call on the faceoff for Team Sweden. So down 0-2 in games this tournament. Finland now up early, getting another possession, back to back, capitalizing on Sweden's mistakes. This is an interesting start to the second quarter. We're about, maybe not start, we're about 10 minutes in. That's a good look. Oh, tipped off the stick. That almost went in top shelf. Wow. Great defense by the Swedes. Lucky bounce for the Swedes. Great offense by number 33, Anssi Kaisalmi, who had the first goal in the game. Let's see what the Finns can do now. They're looking for these big alley dodges, it looks like, but it's working. I wonder if the Swedes at halftime are going to kind of come into a scenario where they decide to, you know, maybe slide a little bit earlier.
Help each other, maybe bring it a little tighter.
Yeah, maybe something like that. We'll see what happens, because this is what they want right here. Good shot. What a shot! My goodness.
Tapani Kaisalmi.
Anssi Kaisalmi with his second of the game. With the left, the offhanded runner bouncer.
Runner jump bouncer.
Sheesh, that was dirty.
It's a mouthful.
That is. Like all of their names. I'm sorry if we are butchering your guys' names, and also there's 4 of them for most of you, so I'm sorry.
Gotta choose the right one. Yeah.
Them. Score is now 3-1 in favor of the Finns in white. The team Sweden in blue down 1-3. Jonathan Quigley there for Sweden winning the faceoff. And it feels like, you know, we're 10 minutes into this quarter. This feels like their first possession. Maybe their second. It doesn't feel like they've had it in their hands very often. Kevin Powers with the turnover. straight to number 49, Kai Okila, who's going to take this ball up the... Oh, come on. I'm a big fan of the pole
I know,
goals.
I can see that. Yeah.
I'm waiting for the rip. We haven't seen one yet, as we've been commentating and watching some of the other games. We haven't seen a long goal. We've seen a pole goal. We have not seen a rip. Oh, my goodness. Robin Johansson with the brutal mistake.
Goal.
Oh my goodness, if you're going to throw that ball away as Robin Johansson, you've got to just send it, not put it right in front of your cage.
Also goal by number player 42, Mattias Timonen.
Oh my goodness.
Easy scoop and easy finish.
That is not good for them. And I believe we're going to get a slash call on number 12. That's going to be Eric Smith for Team Sweden. Questionable if it is going to be canceled with the goal, but that is a really terrible mistake. So here in the broadcast, you're seeing 2-1. It is actually 4-1 in favor of Team Finland. And we have got a timeout on the field. So the Finns are feeling pretty good about their game so far. So we are seeing the goal is standing with the Finns, and we are also seeing the penalty for number 12, Eric Smith, for Team Sweden with the slash. That is a brutal sequence because he didn't even need to make that slash anyways. The ball was in Mattias Timonen's left hand anyways, and he slashed him on the right side of his head.
Probably a little bit of frustration coming through.
Sure, but man, you really got to control it. There's so much time left in the game, you know? There's 34 minutes. So, tough sequence there for Team Sweden. So we're heading into this face-off. Team Sweden's going to be manned down. Team Finland they've been winning some of these face-offs too, so. Well, let's see if they get another possession back to back, pretty much. And it looks like they are. Oh, wait. That they are. Possession for Team Finland, and they want to call a timeout. They were calling for it, but no timeout was given, so play on, I guess. Oh, the no-look pass. Wow, what a rip. Number 33, Anssi Kaisalmi with his hat trick of the game with an assist from Robert Raitila.
Beautiful.
That one hit the pipe too. That sound is just great.
15 seconds. 10 seconds. Who got the assist? Assist was 61. Thank you very much.
So now we are seeing the score should be 5-1 here in favor of the Finns. And the penalty is just now released for the Swedes. In international rules here, personal fouls are not released by the goals. They are always served full time, but basically because it's running clock until, the final couple minutes, it's basically like it releases anyways, because the time it takes to get to the face-off and, if a team is smart and they kind of, walk their way to a face-off, then they kind of are able to kill more time. We haven't really been seeing any intentional time wasting. I would like to see some teams doing it. There's, in crunch time, if anybody watches basketball, Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets is really great about crunch time wasting. So
that was a really
we're gonna
nice
see a
try
trip.
from Alex Kivinen.
Yeah.
Kiviniemi.
It looks like we are seeing a trip. Number 1, Jonathan Quigley for 1 minute. So Finland here getting another opportunity. Let's see what they do with it. This 5-1 lead is huge. This is not exactly what I expected. I thought it'd be a little closer. I didn't think any team was going to blow either one out in the first half.
But they just can't take the foot out of the battle.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Got a shot from number 61, Robert Raitila. That's the second time he's had that shot on a man up that has not gone. So maybe if we're Team Finland, that changes. But we got number 21 here for Finland, Alex Kiviniemi, coming off his wrist looking really limp. So hopefully he is okay and is able to get back into the game here soon. Got 10 seconds left in the Swedish penalty, so they are killing time here. Kevin Powers behind X. They're gonna need, we got 1 minute and 22 seconds left in this second quarter. Team Sweden now even with the Finns, so they need to see a goal go into the back of the net. Number 99 here, Jimmy Carlson coming off the field for number 7, Sunny Falk, who had that amazing goal earlier, their one goal. That's turned over by Jonathan Quigley at the midline. Kind of a push in the back, not really. And the ball goes out of bounds. Great play there by Matias Timonen, who has a goal on the game. Pole goal, let's go. Oh, come on, just shoot it.
That's a great scoop.
Just shoot
Eric
it.
Smith.
43 seconds, number 12 here. Eric Smith, who just served that penalty for slashing now, bringing it back down to X. Back down behind GLE. Gonna make his way back to the defensive end, where number 13, Fabian Kerr, is waiting for him. 20 seconds left in this first half. And we are seeing quite the game here from the Finns. They are capitalizing on almost every opportunity. Swedes not, like, they had a lot of possession the first half. Kevin Powers, like I said, you don't keep him off the score sheet for too long. His 12th of the tournament in his 4th game, with the shovel shot going around GLE with 7 seconds left in the first half. How do you feel about 2-5 instead of 1-5, especially for how this game has been going, Peter? How do you think this changes things?
I like it a little more when it's closer. We can see a little bit more mistakes, teams capitalizing on each other a little bit. I just like closer game in general.
Oh, of course. But how do you think Team Sweden feels about that goal?
Definitely brings fresh blood to their veins. 100%, a little bit of fresh air.
Especially if they didn't score that and it stayed 1-5 by the half. There's 3 seconds left. Yard sale. Oh, he's gonna get mauled. Nope. Luckily the whistles blow. Saved by the bell.
And that was the first half of the game.
That was.
What do you think about the game so far?
Incredible first half. I am just surprised that either team got out to such a big lead of 1-5 in favor of the Finns. I think both teams were going to put up a fight. As you mentioned previously, it's their death match, right? Like Team Finland is on the ropes, and Team Sweden still needs this win. They still do. So
and every goal counts as well.
It does. So this second half is going to be electric. It really is, because we're going to see Team Finland working, fighting tooth and nail to maintain this lead, get this first win of the tournament, and we're going to see Team Sweden just desperately trying to get this win back. So this is going to be quite the second half.
This is the first goal. He catches the ball.
He catches
and shovels it in.
That's so dirty. That is so nuts. See, I thought number 24 was so excited. I thought Neil Schneider was so excited because he scored. But no, he's that excited because that goal was so amazing.
And it is a goal. Everybody's working hard for every goal.
Exactly. So here we are, 2022 Men's Lacrosse European Qualifiers. Team Sweden in blue versus Team Finland in white. It is 5-2 in favor of Team Finland. So we're going to take a quick break here. My name is Garrett.
My name is Peter.
And we'll be right back for some more amazing lacrosse. Welcome back, lacrosse fans, to the 2022 Men's Lacrosse Olympic. No, I need to stop saying that. Let me restart.
I did it again.
Welcome back, lacrosse fans, to the Men's Lacrosse European Qualifiers 2022 here in Wrocław, Poland. My name is Garrett.
My name is Peter, and we're back.
We are back. It would help if I read the thing that's on my paper right in front of me, Men's Lacrosse European Qualifier.
You
That'd
don't
be
really
nice.
read these things. You're just
I don't know how to
going
read.
from top of the head.
That's true.
The names and everything, man, great. Such a pleasure to be here with you.
Pleasure to be here with you.
Okay, let's
Here
go
we
some
go.
lacrosse.
All right, so coming out of the break, we got Team Sweden in blue down 2-5, but they win this opening face-off kind of like they did in the first quarter. They got a lot of possession time, and then at the back half of the first quarter and the second quarter, they really didn't have much possession whatsoever. Team Finland kind of dominated the possession time. There was a lot of mistakes from Team Sweden, so.
That was a great save by the Swedish goalie,
Great
Riku
save,
Jokela.
yep. Sorry, I talked over you, but that was
Oh, it's
Kevin
okay.
Powers with the shot, and Riku Jokela with the save for Team Finland. So not a lot of possession time there for Team Sweden. So let's see what they end up doing. Team Finland with their first possession of the second half, up 5-2. I think maybe they're going to need to make sure that they just aren't playing complacent. You know, Team Sweden can definitely bounce their way back into this game. There's 30 minutes of play, 29 minutes of play left, and 3 goals is nothing. 3 goals is nothing.
It would
So
definitely help Team Finland if they would score a goal right now, just to set the tone
would.
for the whole second half.
And
But
we got a turnover.
They didn't.
So you're like an anti-sage or something. Like a reverse fortune teller.
The words just come into my mind, and then I speak them, and they're never true.
Remind me not to ask for any like health fortunes for me or financial
All the
fortunes.
health stuff is easy, just sausages and a good beer, good European beer. They'll get
And we
you.
see the goalie out of the crease for a long time, and number 21, Alex Kiviniemi for Finland, capitalizing and taking the late hit punishment from Team Sweden. So we are going to get a flag, and we need a medic, perhaps. Yes, we are getting medical assistance. Let's see if the replay shows us what happened exactly. So he runs down, he gets that. Oh, the goalie kind of cracked him one there. So I wonder if their goalie's going to be going into the box here. They only have one on the roster. Earlier today, we saw a injury for Team Turkey's goalie. So one of their players stepped into the cage for them, and luckily we're seeing number 21, Alex Kiviniemi, who just scored that goal, back in the cage. We're seeing a handshake from the Swedish goalie.
So we get a shootout to the Turkey goalie, Ayol.
Yeah,
For being-
Yoel feeling good. We talked to him after the game. He said he'll be all right. Said he's been playing with a torn labrum in his shoulder, so we kind of just laughed and was like, that's probably what hurt.
It's a dedication to the game.
So we got Gustav Ekman, number 6 for Sweden, serving the penalty for the goalie, number 21, Robin Johansson. So we're going to have a 1-minute penalty here for Team Sweden. It's going to be a face-off. We got most of Finland, but no face-off guy. We got not most of Sweden. Now we do. So now we have 6-2 in favor of Team Finland. Coming up for the next face-off here, Sweden is going to be man down. Got number 1, Jonathan Quigley, versus number 52, Andrew Matias, for the face-off. Finland, you kind of mentioned that goal in that first possession of a statement or setting the tone, and I don't know if that's so much Finland setting the tone so much as Sweden kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Goalie's way out of the goal, and then he, lets a goal in and gets a penalty.
He was hoping to catch the ball though, and
Yeah,
play
that's
the game
true.
the opposite direction.
That's true.
But it's a gamble.
It is.
That we haven't seen from Team Sweden so far.
Right. So now they're playing man-down offense. They're going to try to control the ball. About 30, 40 seconds left, 15 seconds left in this penalty. And Finland not pressing, surprisingly. I think they're pretty happy with this 4-2 lead here in the third quarter. But again, we still have 27 minutes left in the game. We're only 3 minutes down. So now here we go. Team Sweden is back to full strength versus Team Finland. Yeah, we've seen 2 very surprising goals from Team Finland off of the, kind of broken plays. So Team Sweden's really got to kind of pull this together if they want to win, because it would be a 2-goal differential versus what's now 4. Which, as we know in these tournaments, they're very closely guarded, these scores and these goals. So Kevin Powers looking for a wraparound goal, doesn't end up putting it back in the net.
Joakim Havari with the pickup.
Riku Jokela with the nice save there. So Team Sweden's really gotta clean it up. They want a chance to get back into this game here. That's not the way to start a second half. And now he's kind of open there. Does he take that? No. Wisely pulls it out. And we got another possession here for Team Finland. So a decent possession for Team Sweden, but they don't find the back of the cage. Now we're looking at Team Finland wrapping around, looking to see what their matchups are. Sending a wide pick. Interesting shot, finds the back of a Swedish defender from number 25, Mika Helminen. Now their goalie, Robin Johansson, with the clear to number 11. Anton Johansson running it up the field here, looking for his outlet, and he finds number 8, Griffin Gustafsson. Over the head check failed for Team Finland there. Does he find this? Ooh. I thought he could have shot a twister there.
Yeah. I actually thought that's what he was going for, but then
ended up going to number 7. Yeah, Sunny Falk. Shot wide. That was number 99. That was Jimmy Karlsson. Griffin Gustafsson, number 8, with the ball at X. Kevin Powers setting the slip pick, looking for him, finds him. Shovel shot and in for Kevin Powers, his 2nd of the game and his 13th of the tournament. Just continuing to put up just gross numbers. No respect for these other countries.
He looked a little hesitant for a second there, and then he just buried.
So I don't know if they're going to give the assist to number 8, Griffin Gustafsson. They might, but he kind of took a few steps from behind cage and then wrapped around and up. So he was the last pass. I don't know if they'll give the actual assist for him. So here we go back with the face-off. Now the score is 6-3. It's a little closer here for Team Sweden, so maybe they can kind of take a little...
I believe anything can happen.
Yeah,
at this
a little
point.
sigh of relief that the game's not getting, further and further away from them. Really messy play here off the face-off. Somebody went early off the... Yep. Team Finland went early off of the face-off. They never called possession, so now Sweden maintains possession. They're getting some of their guys in. Looks like there's 2 cutters. Looks like there's a chance maybe for something here at the top. Number 99, Jimmy Karlsson, working it around, letting his guys get into position. Gets it down to number 20, Kevin Powers, who will be looking for his hat trick here soon. He's got 2 out of the 3 for Team Sweden. Number 1, Jonathan Quigley, their face-off guy. Nice rollback to Kevin Powers. Pulls it into his offhand. Nothing there. Great defense from number 49, Kai Arkila. Kevin still working it. Ignores the pick from number 8. Gets it back to him. Great pick there from number 18, Joaquin Miller. Finland maintains possession. Step down opportunity for number 24, not gonna go. Number 7. So number 24 from Sweden, that is Neil Schneider to number 7, Sanny Falk for his second of the game. So we are seeing all 4 goals scored by either Sanny Falk or Kevin Powers. How do you feel about that? We got 4 Finland scorers versus 2 Swedish scorers. How do you feel about that, Peter? Do you like that?
It is what it is. When you look at when you look at the numbers, you know, sometimes you have just players on a team. They're just dominant offensive players.
Sure.
You know, in any game, in any sport, sometimes you just have that raw talent. They just, you know, take it on themselves and just score all the goals.
Well, sure, but Sanny Falk had only had 1 goal in 3 games before today. He's
I like him
2.
stepping up to the challenge of the Kevin Power.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm surprised to not see Griffin Gustafsson, number 8, without. He's held off the score sheet so far, and he had 9 goals leading into this game.
9 goals, 1 assist. Yeah,
he's averaging a hat trick, and so far scoreless. So.
But then when you look at the other the rest of the team, there's really only 4 scorers on the team Sweden.
Wow. That's surprising.
Which is Sanny Falk 1 goal.
Yeah.
Jonathan Quinley 2 goals, and then we have 9 and 11.
20
it's
between Griffin and Kevin. Yeah.
Big gap.
That is. Quick stick opportunity for Finland does not go. Ball scooped up. Wow, great check there. Number 21, Alex Kiviniemi picked it off from Anton Johansson.
I'd like to see him back in a game.
The shot, yeah. His wrist was looking a little funny when he came off earlier, so it's good to see him back and healthy. Really great stick check there on number 11, Anton Johansson, to dislodge the ball, get it out of bounds, and to get Finland another full possession here. All right, Finland not liking what they're seeing, so they are going to take a timeout here. The score is now 6-4, so I wonder if this is like a strategy, like they need to kind of talk it out, or if they're just trying to prevent any more momentum swings from Team Sweden. What do you think this timeout is about?
I was just actually trying to figure out what the strategy could be, because I was going through the papers and I was trying to count what the goal difference from the games they had pro and against would be like, but I just gave up in the middle of the numbers because there was just so many goals and possibilities.
Yes, of course.
So I actually believe that Team Finland actually have to win by a couple goals to still have a chance to qualify.
Well, that's what they're at right now.
Yep. So it's hard to say.
Oh,
it's hard to really like come up with a strategy and be like, I think they just need to score all the goals they can.
Right. Yeah, because they aren't even just looking for necessarily a win. They're also looking for a win plus
numbers,
a differential. Yep. So that's going to put a little more pressure on them to actually maintain this lead.
And if they win by a couple goals, then they have to totally dominate against Belgium.
Really? Wow.
Because Team Sweden dominated against Belgium.
Right. And is it only 1 team from each group advances?
No, I think it's 2 teams.
2,
and then there's a crossover game.
Oh, right. Okay. So kind of some playing.
But it will be Netherlands from the first spot.
Yes.
And then you would have Team Finland and Team Sweden. If Finland team wins, they would both have 2 losses, 1 win.
I see.
Oh, 2 wins and 1 loss. Sorry.
Well, Sweden is done in pool play after this game. Finland will have 1 more tomorrow.
Yeah, the Belgium.
Yes. So we'll see kind of what they make.
I like it. It's interesting.
Yeah, it is. Either way.
Game of numbers.
Well, see. I think we were saying Finland needs to win regardless to kind of keep them into this either play-in opportunity or they lock in a spot if they beat Sweden by a couple goals and then they dominate Belgium. So they have a couple options to still qualify.
That's why I gave up on the math. I was like, okay, there's lots of possibilities that might not happen.
Right. Okay.
And I have so much trouble reading the names.
Of course, yeah, of course. So here we go. It is 6-4 in favor of Team Finland in white, Team Sweden in blue. Down by 2 goals of possession for Team Finland coming out of the timeout. And we're seeing some really nice patience. They're working some dodges. They're getting it to their guys. They're seeing what comes of it. Number 25 here, Mika Helminen. Hasn't had the best game so far. I've seen him kind of pull the trigger, maybe.
Great movement, but just the
more often than he should.
Really,
yeah. Like, he's playing a good team game, so it's not like it's, like, ruining, he's not a detriment. Yeah. But it just seems maybe getting a little too excited. So we're going to see a flag here on Team Finland. They're going to call a hold. on number 49. That is going to be Kai Arkila. So we're going to see a man-up opportunity for Team Sweden. So this is huge. This is huge for both teams because if Finland maintains this man-down scenario, they don't let any goals in. Let's say they get a possession after, huge for momentum. Huge, assuming the offense holds the ball, doesn't turns it over, you know. But if Team Sweden gets a goal, it's a one-goal game. This is kind of Finland's worst nightmare, honestly.
And we love it.
We love close games. We love close games. Kevin Powers up top. In the right hand, he's usually a lefty. Number 1, Jonathan Quigley. What a save for Team Finland. Riku Jokila with the scooped up ball by number 18, Joakim Miller.
It's amazing when you have a really good goalie in the net.
Changes the game.
It changes the game.
Changes the game. When I was at university, we had an All-American goalie, and you know, that allowed us to push so far into playoffs that like maybe we wouldn't have regardless. But there was a time where we were down by 3 men because the other team decided to pull stick checks at one point in the third quarter because they suck. So North Dakota State, if you hear this, I hate you. And they didn't score on us. 3 men down for I think it was 2-minute unreleasable, all 3. Not a goal scored.
Crazy. Did you have the goalie joining you in the offense? Somewhere around the half?
No, he just did what he needed to do. So shout out to JoJo Johnson for being the best goalie I've ever seen in my life live, and keeping us in that, I think it was national quarterfinals game and advancing us through. So
crazy.
Yeah, nuts. Goalies change the game by such a wide margin. It's not even funny. They don't even get enough love. As
we do love him, but we just don't tell him.
Well, they don't get any love on like highlights, or like nobody really talks about
true.
just how hard the position is. Like, not only is it a physical position, but it's a mental position. No way!
Nice.
Number 21,
like
Alex Kivianiemi.
Knife through the butter.
Oh my goodness! 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 unassisted goal for Alex.
I was waiting for this, honestly. Like, as soon as I seen him playing in the first period, I was just like, oh, I can't wait for this kid just to slice through everybody.
He delivered. Absolutely delivered. Hopefully the replay gets us there, because I also want to see that again.
Let's go, defense! Let's be smart on those lines. Don't go for the sticks when you're sliding, right?
Looks like we're not going to get that replay, unfortunate, but, you know.
I see it in the highlight reel.
You're definitely going to see it in the highlight reel. Or if you're watching YouTube, you're able to, you know, rewind. So we're going to see a face-off conduct penalty on Finland. So they are going to go man down here. I think it was because he didn't give him 5 yards after the whistle blew and just immediately started attacking the stick. So Sweden gets, no, they're in and out of the box. Okay. I was hoping the referees would call that. So they had a free possession. They wasted it with going in and out of the box. So we got a 30-second technical because they did not give Team Sweden 5 yards off the restart. So here we go. Finns taking a commanding, you know, another 3-goal big lead, and then they decide to commit a silly penalty. And Team Sweden's got some lethal shooters, so you don't really want to give them these opportunities, especially with 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Team Finland playing kind of an aggressive box and one, and it worked. Jonathan Quigley unable to pull it in.
Created a little hole there.
Yeah, it did.
If the pass would go through, it would create issues.
It would. So we're seeing quite a bit of mistakes from Team Sweden. They're going to really need to clean something up if they want to close this 3-goal gap. They're going to need to figure something out here. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see if Finland goes for it. They were down, but now they're not. Shot and save for Robin Johansson, and that is going to, we got 2 seconds. That's probably going to run out the rest of the quarter here. He's throwing terrible passes when he's pressured. If I'm Team Finland, I am sending bodies his way. Like, they already got, what, 1 goal, 2 goals off that, so.
Yeah, that was brutal.
You can't
Goals,
be,
bro.
you can't
You're
be
never
doing
sure.
that.
Oh, well,
All
that was
right.
the third period.
Yeah, so we are at the end of the third period. It is 7-4 in favor of the Finnish team in white, Team Sweden in blue. We are at the Men's Lacrosse European Qualifiers 2022. My name is Garrett Gosshorn.
My name is Peter G.
And we have had quite the game so far. Peter, what are you liking from both teams? What are you not liking from both teams?
It's hard to say. I just like the game in general. I like the general tempo of the game,
Okay.
which is great. You know, the both teams are really going for it. They're trying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd like to still see like a bigger push from the team Sweden towards the net.
Yeah.
Like as we established before, like there's just a couple high-scoring players on their team, which makes the rest of the team kind of like standing around, passing the ball, instead of actually going one-on-one or
Waiting to see what they will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it works because they go around the net, they attract slides, and then they pass in the ball, but still nobody else is shooting after that.
Right.
They usually get the ball back, or I would like to see a little bit more of that. That's pretty much it. What do you think? Do you have some projection about how the last period is going to look like?
I think Team Sweden's got to clean up the mistakes. I think maybe they came in thinking they're 2-1, Finland's 0-2, and based on kind of the scores that we mentioned earlier in the game, where you know Sweden had a really close game with Netherlands, who have been kind of crushing everybody else, including Finland. I think maybe Team Sweden, they were a little too comfortable coming into this game, and so I think you know the key to the Finnish team is they're clearly playing with a lot of heart. You know, they really want to qualify, you can tell. And it's not that Sweden doesn't, but Sweden hasn't been put into a corner yet, and Finland has. And they've been making the most of that opportunity in that position.
But also, it's nothing really set in stone for Team Sweden.
Right.
Also, so
right. That's what I mean. Maybe too comfortable coming out to a quick lead. So the rest of this tournament, you know, Friday, Saturday, it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. So here we go. Fourth quarter underway. 3-goal lead for the Finns in white. Oh, nice little donkey kick there from number 52 off the face.
Oh,
Andrew Matias.
Terrible pass.
I didn't even see it. I was
Brutal
looking down,
pass.
but
Basically
I believe
pass
you. I
to
believe
the opposing
you.
player, 3 meters from him.
Yeah, I'd like to see, you know, going back to the points of, you know, what I'd like to see for each team. I'd like to see Finland keeping up this team pressure. Oh, they're going to throw that a slash. That was he barely grazed the helmet.
Joachim Halavari.
Technically speaking, that is a penalty, but he barely touched it. Well, he just lodged the ball. So Finland is going to go man down. That will be number 68.
Joachim Hlavati, which is a Czech name. Funny enough, his last name.
Hlavati?
Yeah, Hlavati means have like extra heads.
Extra hats?
Yeah, head, like a whole head. Like, and he's playing with the number 68, which is our legend Jaromir Jagr's number.
Oh, JJ, of course.
Maybe he's got some heritage there.
Yeah, maybe he's Czech Finnish. Maybe he'll tomorrow morning play against the Greek for the Czech Republic.
Can you imagine an event like this? Somebody like trying to pull a stunt like that? It'd be bad.
They'd be too tired. You would be able to tell. Trying to play 12 games in a weekend. So there we go. Griffin Gustafsson with 9 goals on the weekend so far, averaging a hat trick, held scoreless today, looking for his first one off the power play, getting this ball once more. See, I'd like to see, for Team Sweden, a key to the game, I'd like to see someone other than Kevin or Griffin or Jonathan score goals.
Same.
Like, they're able to generate good enough offense. It's not like these guys are playing hero ball. It's not it. If you're watching the game, they're not playing hero ball. But the other shooters need to step up.
Yeah, have the itch for finishing. You know, feel the net on your own, just like hear the sound. Of
have
the
like a
ball
killer
swooshing
instinct.
through
Yeah. Shot far and wide. Kevin Powers, number 20. Possession is maintained for Team Sweden. Back to Griffin Gustafsson at the X, and he's gonna have a quick look here. Big body, good fake, nice toe drag, good control of the ball. Shovel shot. It is outside. That was a fancy little play there. I kind of would have liked to see that go in the net and give us a 2-goal game and put the pressure on Team Finland to
It'd be one of those like surprisingly easy moves.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it didn't work this way. I'll go around.
Yeah.
Go. Cool.
And the defense is like, oh, okay, yeah, go.
No one knew somehow.
Well, I only play left defense. My shoes are untied.
Not at this level.
Yeah, right? No, true.
Dealing with pros.
Oh,
and
pole
we're
goal.
watching
Come
the
on, give it back to him. Give it back to him. Aye.
Thomas Tilkanen is going to get the ball.
What's that?
Thomas Tilkanen, number 4.
Yes.
He's going to get the ball.
Gonna deny the pick. Gonna deny the pick and get stripped. And they're going to keep that Team Finland. Did number 11, Anton Johansson, did he kick that out or tip that out?
I don't know.
Last I saw, it was in
I'm a little short, and I have to watch through the bench of the Swedish players.
Of course. Yeah, last I saw it was in Tuomas Tilkanen's stick, so I thought maybe it was stripped and was a turnover, but...
Oh, it was stripped from him, for sure. But then it was a loose ball, and then something happened.
Yeah. Must have been touched by Anton Johansson.
We can ask our spectators on the social media. If you're out there, you're listening, get in touch with us.
Or just post in the comments. Fill in the gaps for us. Interesting pick scenario there. I think number 12 for Sweden, Eric Smith, was trying to sell that one. I thought it was a clean pick. And that's what they teach you to do anyways, right? Is like brush shoulder to shoulder, right?
Yeah, it's hard to play with your stick if you're a defensive player and somebody's right on you. You can't really play with your stick around.
Of course.
If you're a bad defender.
Are you saying that's Team Sweden?
No, that's how I do it.
You're the bad
Classic
defender.
offensive player in the defense, like, oh yeah.
What a nice possession here by Finland. We've had I say that.
And my projections are bad.
Of course I say that and I jinx myself. Turnover by number 4, Tuomas Tilkanen, looking for number 21, Alex Kiviniemi. And ball is now with Team Sweden. I was just going to laugh and say that, they've given us a chance with this nice long possession to let us talk and chat for a second. It was a very casual possession. Seems like they're ready. Finland's ready to kill some time and maybe
That's what
feel
I
like they don't have. Well, yeah, me neither.
Edgy, a little edgy.
It's also smart.
Yeah.
It is smart, especially if Sweden wasn't going to press them so much. Sweden got kind of lucky. Maybe they didn't realize that that's what Finland was doing, and then maybe they got lucky that Finland threw the ball away. So we got just under 10 minutes left in this game. 3-goal lead for Team Finland. Sweden's got to go. As we've seen in this tournament, scores haven't been changing that quickly. So that was a shot from number 7. That is Sani Falk looking for his hat trick of the game. Sonny Falk over to Fabian Kerr.
Get a Philip Lang trying it again from the top.
Based on what I'm hearing from the Swedish bench, they're not really exactly doing what they... There we go. Doesn't matter. Sani Falk with the hat trick. Yep. Hat trick for Sweden. With the assist from Kevin Powers. Interesting enough, what I was saying was that based on what the bench was saying and what the Swedish team was doing, they weren't exactly on the same page, but doesn't matter when Sweden puts it in the back of the net.
Oh, you were making projections. Of course they didn't work out.
Whoa. I was listening to the coaching staff.
Sorry, it was from me.
It is all right, my friend. Here we go. Down to a now 2-goal game with just about half of the fourth quarter left. Oh, he took a second to kind of nod his head and be frustrated, and I think he could have gotten that ball. You never know. Not happy. Using some choice words here. Fabian Kerr. Finland ball here. They're going to probably play this. I don't know, because, it's only a 2-goal game. They'd like an exclamation point goal. A good answer for that one as well. And, but they also kind of just want to win by a couple goals. So we'll see how hard they push this goal-scoring opportunity and this possession with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game.
Like if the next goal is not Finland goal, they're in trouble.
Big time. Especially, we are now at the exact halfway mark, 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth.
I got a
Big dodge, big dodge.
box helmet duo from behind the net.
Robert Raitilla. Moving the ball around, good movement for the Finns. Oh, that's good defense. Jimmy Carlson, great press on the alley dodge. He was kind of looking to slip inside there instead of faking the alley, and he kind of just pushed him out and said, not today, not right now.
It's great D by Team Sweden. They're helping each other.
Wow, what a save. Robin Johansson with the save from Robert Raitilla. That was a great dodge on his part, too. He really put his way through 3-4 people and still found a way to get a clean shot. Better save. As I like to say, good offense, better defense. So here we go. Team Sweden with a very slow clear, still with 2 goals to make up. So it's not exactly the pace I would be pushing. And they are still kind of walking.
Works. Advancing
sure,
slowly.
Sure. You need more goals, though. So here we go. Finland getting Alex on the floor here. Great two-way player. Team Sweden getting number 23, Philip Wang, on the field as well. So let's see what they are able to do. Just over 5.5 minutes, 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game. Kevin Powers here wrapping around from X, looking to use this pick from Gustafsson. Moves the ball up high. Jonathan Quigley moves it over to Philip Wang. Back to Quigley. It's going to go back to Wang. Oh, number 8's pressing. Risto is pressing. And it worked. Mistakes for Sweden, really.
I was surprised. I have seen like 2 short sticks from Team Finland on top on the point.
Yeah, they do a great job. Their short stick D-middies have been putting on a clinic today, really.
I was actually thinking that Philip Wang will try to go over Alex on a short stick when there were 2 on a.
Oh, pole goal! Come on, please, come on! I want to see it. He was open.
What's going to happen when there's going to be one?
Then
how are we going to celebrate?
I'm telling him good job and thanks for finally making my projections come true, right? Poles just shoot so hard, you know? It's such a nice, the aesthetic of a pole goal is just awesome. And that is at least the 3rd shot from Robert Raitilla that is very far and wide and not
like
really great placement. I mean, maybe he should try bouncing it. It's not that he has a bad shot, but just
these 2 goalies, they're
bad choices.
Really good too.
Yeah, they are.
So I think shots like this won't just.
They haven't gone in yet. They probably won't.
Probably won't.
60 and 75% save rates between the 2 of them before this game. So I mean, they're not easy to come by, clearly, and especially when you're shooting far and away outside, stick side, or at least like off hip. You know, normal height is not your best place to shoot. And
also good numbers when you consider they already played the toughest team in a group.
That's true. Yeah, already played Netherlands. We've got a firm grasp, sitting at 3-0 in their pool play so far. So turnover for Team Sweden in the midfield. It is not looking like this game is going to end up in their favor. I think Finland's definitely going to spend some time, 3.5 minutes. Relaxing, if they can get this ball over. Good body check. Good body check from Jimmy Carlson. Number 10, Jonathan Skotte, helping him out. Team Sweden grabs the ball and they get a timeout. So let's see. They really need this.
Yeah.
Because I think if Finland gets the ball, it's over. I think that's it. They have a good chance of killing just enough time to where 2 goals is not going to be able to be overcome. So let's see what happens. Here we are at the Men's Lacrosse European Qualifiers 2022 here in Wrocław, Poland. And we are watching Team Finland in white up 7 on Team Sweden in blue with 5. And we have 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we have had quite an amazing game here so far. Both teams playing their heart out. And really, this has probably been the cleanest game that I've seen today from two teams.
We can almost hear what they're talking about in a Swedish bench.
Peter's given some espionage on. I haven't heard anything. I have a headset on, but he's trying to whisper in my ear. We're losing it.
It's been a long day.
My fourth broadcast of the day in the sun for most of it. Peter's third. He traveled here from the Czech Republic today, so we've had some long days and
Such a long
3
drive.
minutes left. 3 minutes left of the last day, and we're losing it. The table's losing it. We're all losing it. They all look at me like that's not true. Don't say that.
Okay, more lacrosse. Let's go. Team Sweden needs a goal.
There we go. Ooh, Kevin Powers almost falling there on the turf. Oh, that kind of looked like got the helmet a bit there, looking for an overhead check. Philip Wang coming onto the field really late. I don't know if this was by design or if they didn't count correctly. We're hearing a bit of frustration from the Swedish coaches.
Pretty open.
Yeah, that was a good take by Kevin Powers. Riku Jokela is playing a great game for Team Finland. Griffin Gustafsson looking for his first goal of the game. I'm very surprised that they have kept this hat-trick average player.
The shovel didn't work.
Did not work this time, and he is called for the crease violation. Finland ball, and I think they play this right. That's ball game. I think Finland, if they do this right, they got it in Alex's hands right now. Very, very, very good player here.
And he's free.
Oh, man.
Easy.
Easy.
Right?
80 seconds. He can just roll this ball out to number 71 here. Marcus Matilla. Oh, he's going to sub off for number 25 here, Helminen. I think maybe they're going to ask for a stall warning, perhaps. Try to keep it in the box. Nope, that is not what they're going to get. So we got just under 2 minutes, 2-goal differential for Team Finland in possession of the final 2 minutes of this game here Thursday here in Wrocław. Minute and a half left. Sweden hoping for a stall warning. Finland hoping that doesn't come. What are they going to do here? Helminen's taken a number of shots that have been a little questionable. Let's see if he's kind of dancing like he wants it again. They're yelling at him to pass. They're not giving him a stall warning. They definitely should at this point. Timeout Finland.
Interesting call.
Very. 1 minute and 13 seconds left.
But
I think that waves off like the stall warning, doesn't it? Like if they were to have a stall warning before, now when they come out of the timeout, they don't.
And you said it. If Sweden doesn't score, it might be it.
Mm-hmm. Especially when Finland gets it, and, you know, they're playing fast. They're playing really fast and really smart. So I'm not surprised to see them kind of get this, you know, 60-second dance going around the field, and then, oh, a timeout.
How do you think they're going to go for it, or
no?
They're going to wait it out?
They're going to wait it out.
And hope for...
They might wait for a double team. They might push to a corner, wait for a double team, and then as soon as it comes, pass, shot. I wouldn't, if I was a coach, I wouldn't be that mad about it because you're still wasting about, you know, 10, 20 seconds. If you score, that's game over. 3 goals. That's it. If they go down and they score, okay, it's a little close. But you can live with closing it from a 2-to-1 gap, I think. Bless you.
The allergies are real.
Especially with the wind picking up here.
Especially, yeah.
It was about, you know, 22 degrees here earlier. Now it's what? 14,
yeah,
15?
I would say 14, yeah.
Pretty big degree.
Feels nice, though.
I'm cold.
You cold?
I'm cold. I was born for the 22, 25 degrees, but...
Oh, you mean 500 Fahrenheit?
Would you relax? We went over this. We went over this. I know the metric system. You could at least learn Fahrenheit.
I know
It's
a
only
lot.
fair. Well, that's true.
Just bake on 350.
Team Finland, Alex with the ball here. Wow, no way! What a play by number 12, Eric Smith for Team Sweden. And we've got to see some intensity here for Team Sweden. So we have got a clear, he's got to go, he's got to run. No, he dropped the ball. They call a timeout, but he dropped the ball. No. Oh, that should not have gone Team Sweden's way. They got lucky. Number 99, Jimmy Carlson. Looks like the refs are going to kind of debate this, perhaps. I don't know. Did you think that was in or out?
I think it's good. They don't look like they've...
I think they're going to let it stand, but they are kind of talking about it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
If I was one of these refs, I would overturn it. I would make them play. I thought the ball was out by at least a full second, and I think this ref didn't have his eyes on the ball, which is fine. You know, he was responding to the call for the timeout, but that's where it's the job of the other refs to maybe fill in the gaps.
Yeah, the ref was right there, so...
Like, when did he hear the whistle? Because that should be his indication of was the ball out or not. So it seems like it doesn't matter because they're going to just talk it out anyways. But interesting. Yeah, they let it stand.
All good.
So
they're probably talking about somebody totally different. It's like, you're taking a cab? You guys want to share a cab?
So maybe I wonder, hopefully this doesn't come back to bite Finland. Because I feel like if they watch this replay, they might be a little unhappy, but at this point, does not matter. Let's see what happens. I'm all down for overtime.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Great.
Like
that sounds great.
Like, we want Finland to play more.
Oh, wow, what a bat down by Alex Kimin. I'm so sorry about your last name. Alex Kiviniemi. Wow, with 42 seconds left in the game, Fabian Kjær with his first goal of the game. We had an amazing play. Kevin Powers had the ball, gets batted down, then it gets into a scrum. Ball's picked up by number 7, Sanny Falk, passes it over to Fabian Kjær, who then buries the goal. So the assist and the ground ball for number 13, or number 7, Sanny Falk, who has had a hat trick and now a couple assists on the day. He's had himself quite the game. 42 seconds left. Let's go. Let's get some overtime here. Yes, please. Number 1, Jonathan Quigley, the most important faceoff of his weekend, I would bet. Same with, oh my goodness.
Nailed it.
Same with number 52. That was Andrew Matias losing that faceoff. Kevin Powers looking for his hat trick.
Ooh.
Oh no. Griffin Gustafsson still held scoreless.
Nice
Alex
job.
is definitely going to try to put this game away, but he was the one that got stripped the last time they had the ball. Left-handed pass, finds his way. Oh, that's an open goal. That's an open. Oh, wait, no, it's not. That's a good fake. 12 seconds left. 12 seconds left. Let's go. Overtime. Come on. To Kevin Powers, who puts it into the cage. Let's go. Wow. What a sequence of events. Oh, my goodness. Kevin Powers with his hat trick. Wow. No way. 7 seconds left. What a shot and a goal.
Like, the angle was crazy of the shot.
That's from number 7, Sanny Falk, with, I think that's his hat trick assist of the game, so his 6 point out of 7. Oh my goodness, here we go, baby. This is why everybody does what they do here in the lacrosse world. This is why we're tuning in. 7 seconds left with 7-7 on the scoreboard. Are they going to put it away right now? Are they going to put it away? I am jumping up and down. You can't see me. Oh my goodness. Wow.
More lacrosse.
What a turn of events. And guess what, Peter? We got what we wanted. Overtime.
Maybe there's going to be a long ball shot.
Ooh, let's get a long
That'd be
pole
awesome.
goal. Bar down from 20 yards, 20 meters, sorry. To end the game, that would just, oh, the cherry on top of a good day commentating lacrosse. Are you kidding me? Here we are, lacrosse fans, at the end of regulation. It is 7-7 Finland versus Sweden. Finland loses and they are out.
Cutthroat elimination game.
Cutthroat elimination. Sweden battling back after a 1-5 deficit. We can't forget that it was 1-5 in the first quarter, second quarter?
No, from the second quarter.
Early in the second quarter. And now it is 7-7 at the end of regulation with 7 seconds left. Sweden puts the tying goal into the cage. Oh my goodness. I love it.
So what's going to happen now?
Oh my God, I don't know. But
is it a one goal, right?
Oh yeah. Unless international rules, I'm way behind on the things that I know. It should just be a golden goal here. So we love to see this.
Sudden death.
Oh my goodness. And for the marquee matchup of the day, the 17-20 game, Team Finland, Team Sweden, Scandinavia battling it out. Not Scandinavia, but like the...
It is Scandinavia.
It is?
Yep.
Okay. American knowledge, you know, American school system.
You're doing great, man.
Oh, thank you.
Your knowledge of a metric system is awesome.
Bachelor of Science. We have to do it. I can't even imagine trying to do like ounces in like chemistry class. It'd be so gross.
Like a liquid ounces?
Yeah.
Weight ounces?
And then weight ounces, yeah.
But they're the same. It's 28 grams and 28 milliliters.
Yeah.
Odd.
Very odd.
It is what it is.
Here we are. Earlier in our broadcast today, we had this conversation in Poland versus Portugal.
There's only important stuff.
There's any gap in time while we're waiting
of the
for
water.
Yeah. We're gonna discuss the metric system versus the American imperial
Hopefully there's
system.
no Canadian. They do all of it.
They're mostly metric.
Mostly metric, but like
Mostly.
miles. Sometimes they do miles.
Weird.
And inches in building.
Really?
Yeah, they use imperial in building. Yeah.
On the broadcast, you see some kids playing. They're having fun. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
7-7, sudden death overtime at the Men's Lacrosse European Qualifiers 2022.
4 minutes.
Jonathan Quigley winning his second faceoff in a row and arguably his 2 most important faceoffs of the day. We're getting a couple guys here subbing on for Team Sweden. Let's see what happens. This is a huge possession for Team Sweden.
I gotta be brutally honest. I would still like to see Team Finland to win because I would like the math of what's gonna happen
drama.
tomorrow happen. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'd have to agree in the sense of it doesn't matter who's suiting up on either side, but just the more exciting ending of the tournament that we can get, you gotta push for that.
Also, I don't want to break anybody's heart. You know, everybody's trying hard, so let's, you know.
Sweden's got 2 wins. Give Finland a win already. Oh, pass batted down. Kevin Powers, unsure who his target was, but number 18 for Finland, Joachim Miller, evading all of... Can't they have a timeout for him? Out to Alex Kiviniemi.
Do you get timeout in a sudden death?
I thought maybe you got one more, perhaps. I've been a little underprepared with the international rules, to be honest. Alex Kiviniemi, what a save! What a save by Robin Johansson. Number 33, through 3 guys, loses it. Oh, it was so close. Both of those chances were so close. Alex Kiviniemi with the amazing rip on the run with the elbow save by Robin Johansson out to number 33, Anssi Kaisalmi, who already has 3 goals in this game for Team Finland. And now we're looking at a really slow clear.
Crazy.
I know, I need to take a deep breath after that, that game-tying goal with 7 seconds left, and now that sequence right there. Whew, Peter, feel free to take the lead here.
Yeah, I just got to always breathe to remind myself I got to breathe if I want to talk.
Where's the water when you need some?
Okay.
This is...
It's a slow transition that we're
leisurely.
used to from the Swedish team.
This might even be more leisurely than we're used to. And they've made 2 mistakes here with these open goal scenarios. They almost sent a guy over extra. They still have 4 guys.
4, yeah.
They could send another one. Finland could send some pressure. They aren't noticing.
Nice a short stick. That's interesting too. Interesting choice.
They are struggling in this transition here. They still have 4 in the defensive end. And they only have 5.
And now the
now
short
they
stick.
finally pull their 6-man over. Luckily, they are used to that leisurely pace. Oh, and falling down on the carpet. What a scoop! Alex Kiviniemi once again for Team Finland, pushing the pace. Who's going to be the hero of this game? It will not be at this moment. Anssi Kaisalmi looking for his 4th and would have half of Team Finland's goals. Ball maintains possession for Team Finland, so maybe they're going to want to take a second to breathe. But they have got a mismatch. Number 25, does it go in? No, it does not. Mika Hilmanen once again not able to find the back of the net, although he is not want for trying. I love his effort that he's given in this game.
This time was definitely space for a pass.
Yeah.
I think the goalie was pretty much out of the net.
And they were down. They had another issue with their transition and their substitution. So that might come back to bite them.
What
a golden goal for number 33, Anssi Kaisalmi, with his 4th and half of Finland's goals, with the overtime game-clinching goal on the run, down the alley, near side. What a
one
goal.
goal, loving it in the overtime.
So he only had 2 goals coming into this game, and he just notched his 4th for the victory.
Let's see the angle of his shot. It was.
He kind of gets that pressure, steps away, catches the double team near side. I don't know how he placed that barely over the shoulder of Robin Johansson. Heartbreak for Team Sweden, who worked so hard to fight their way back into this game.
Yeah,
and
both teams did great. It was an amazing game.
So now we got, again, as we wanted overtime. We wanted more drama for the final games for Team Finland and Team Sweden. Netherlands has a firm hold. Belgium can make a run for it as well.
Belgium can make it really interesting for any of these teams.
They can
right now.
Yeah, so they're
excited for tomorrow.
I don't think Belgium has a chance to qualify any longer.
No, probably not.
But they do have a chance to ruin some other teams' chances.
They might ruin Finland's chances.
Yeah, so it's quite the interesting scenario that we've got going on for ourselves here at the 2022 Men's Lacrosse European Qualifiers here in Wrocław, Poland. We just caught what a marquee matchup. How do we begin to break this game down?
I don't know. I'm just going to unplug the cables and then we're going to break it down and we're going to get out of here. No, it was amazing.
Team Finland very, very excited for their first win, as they should be. Going up 5-1, though, and letting Team Sweden kind of crawl back, and especially put that tying goal in with 7 seconds left is not exactly what you want if you're the coaches of Team Finland. But a win's a win.
Yeah, and you could feel the momentum changing on the side. You know, the scales kind of tilting towards the Team Sweden for a second there, but...
Yeah, it seems kind of like they
Finland.
found their identity, you know, after going down 1-5, then they put another one, and then it was 2-5. It seems like once they were down in that hole, I think we were talking, we said if Team Finland got that 6th before Team Sweden got their 2nd, it seemed like it was going to go out of control.
Yeah.
Or at least, way out of reach for Sweden. But the fact that they got that next goal, kept it 2-5, now that's only a 3-goal game instead of 4.
Jonathan Quinley was lit on those faces. I get like 4 in a row.
Much, like really clutch with those face-offs, and unfortunately
they
weren't able.
Every time.
Yeah.
It's like pull it for himself, pick it up, and was able to start
so
the transition.
fast.
It's so fast.
Yeah,
so fast.
So really, what a game from both teams.
Yeah.
Good job to Team Finland for coming out to that really hot start. They capitalized on a lot of Team Sweden's mistakes. That was really what we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, was like Team Sweden was making mistake after mistake to start the game.
And they were a little slow in those transitions, kind of like felt like sometimes it kind of felt they didn't really want it to go there.
Interesting.
The goal would happen somehow. High scoring players on their side, but it wasn't as edgy as I would like personally kind of play.
For sure. So we are still in awe about this game here. What a marquee matchup. So they got a lot of film to review on this one, and I'm excited to see how both of these teams ends this tournament. So once again, here we are at the Men's Lacrosse European Qualifiers 2022 here in beautiful Wrocław, Poland. That was Team Finland notching their first win, now sitting at 1-2. Team Sweden taking their 2nd loss, now sitting at 2-2 after their conclusion of pool play. So things are very interesting in this pool now. So once again, my name is Garrett Gosser, and thank you so much for joining me.
My name is Peter G, and thank you for joining me as well. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
I'm looking forward tomorrow.
Yeah, we will see you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye!